Hey everyone! I'll wait a little bit for some people to get on. When you hop on, if you want to just type in the comment section, just let me know that you're here. Let me know your name. Just say here. If you happen to be watching, or just even type in live or hi or whatever. If you happen to be watching this on replay later, in the comment section, just write replay. Let me know that you're watching as replay. But we'll wait a bit for people to get on. I see we have 4 on. But let me know who you are. Let me just type in the comment section. Let me know. I'm gonna roll up my sleeve because I burned my arm tonight. I'm so mad. Oh, it doesn't even look that bad. You probably can't even see. I don't even know how good my camera is really. I was opening the oven door and I opened it and I stuck my arm in real quick to like pull it, the chicken fajitas that we're doing out. And I must not have paid any attention to the steam. And all of a sudden, like steam like just totally bit my arm. So my arm is like on fire right now. Let me see if I can push this down. If that's even a little bit better. How's that? Is that good? All right. So let's see. All right. So again, we're just going to wait. I see 5 people are on. Can you guys not see the comments? If you can't see the comments, let me know. I don't know why because I'm not seeing any comments coming up. So if you can see, there we go. I was going to say right in the message board that you can't see them. Hey, Lisa, how are you? So real quick, just type in hi. Let me know that you're on. Let me make sure the comments are working so we can get started. As we're waiting for people to do that, I see 7 are on. I'd like to say hi. So really, Lisa, I'm glad you're doing well. Very, very good. How's the weather where you are? Where are you actually? Part of the country. I'm in Buffalo. So it was 13 degrees today. We're actually hitting a bit of a cold spell, which is normal this time of year. A little bit of snow. We had a bit of a storm the other day. Oh, you're in Buffalo too. So you know it's cold. I'm in Hamburg. Actually, we live in Lakeview, so right off the lake. So we get a little bit of that cold front that just kind of blows right over. Hey, Doreen. Glad to have you on. Excellent, excellent. Very good. So come on, hop on when you get on, people. Just say hello. Let me just see that you're on. Also, come prepared with any questions that you may have. I'm going to do a demo and talk about a few quick things, but this is really for, North Tonawanda. Yes. This is really for you guys to ask questions and, get to know Norwex a little bit better, especially if some of you are Norwex. Hey, Lorraine, how are you? Especially if you're a Norwex user already. I know a lot of the party was just really about the basics of Norwex, but if you're already a Norwex user, I'm in my Norwex room, and I know you can't see all the stuff behind me, but I can pull out anything and talk about it. So you just let me know. Hey, B, how are you? Good to have you on. All right. Let me turn my phone down. I do want to check just in case someone's having trouble in our party. I just want to make sure that Shirley cannot get on. Hold on. Actually, Doreen, also, did you message, was it Charity? No, Chastity, who wanted to make sure that she knew about the live? Did you send her the link? Because she won't see the message from me. So if you want to quickly send that to her so she knows how to get on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just troubleshoot this. And for anybody who can't get on, we'll be able to record this too. Okay, so it's showing me 9 are on. All right. So as we're going to try to troubleshoot, I do want to turn my volume down so we don't keep hearing a beeping, but I am going to just double check who it's on the phone just to see if there's anybody in the parties that are having some issues. So tonight really is going to be, I'm going to do a quick rundown. I'm going to do a quick demo of our Enviro and window cloth, and then talk a little bit about our counter claws, the science behind Norwex, really how it just kind of works. Can you explain where to find the comment section? A friend of mine just called and said she cannot see it. I don't know how to explain where to find the comments. You would actually know more, like how you are typing in the comments. That's how they would find it. It should just pop up. The only thing I'm wondering if maybe somebody doesn't have a setting on their phone that or their computer that allows them to do comments. It might be their own settings, which that I'm not sure of. But it just the exact way, whatever you see on how you type the comments, maybe you can do a screenshot of it and send it over. It should just be right there where you can just enter in the comments. Okay, Lisa, you're on the app. So maybe she needs, instead of going to YouTube, maybe just quickly download the YouTube app. That would be helpful. That's awesome, Lisa. Thank you for that. Or go to the computer. Instead of using it on the phone, just go right to the computer and use it. Doreen, try those things and let me know if those work. Okay. And for anybody who we get on later who's missing this, they'll be able to go back and watch it. So I'll keep kind of going. And it was the bottom three. So let her know that. Let her know that it's on your computer to the bottom right. That's where I've always typed in comments when I've been on YouTube. I've never had an issue of not finding it. So I don't know, again, but even Lisa's suggestion, if she's on the phone, make sure she has the app. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have a mirror right here, which is, I'm going to try to angle it a little bit so that you can see as water spots. I'm going to do something else with it too, to kind of show you. And the first demo I'm going to do, I forgot my dusting mitt and pepper up here. I'm going to scream for a second when I got yell down to my family. So I'm going to take the Enviro cloth and the window cloth, and we're going to clean this mirror, and I'm going to do something with it. But hold on, I have to ask my family to bring something down for me. Hold on. Can someone bring me down one of the white plates or dinner plates, the pepper and my dusting mitt, both of them, please? Thank you. Okay. And sorry that you got the big glance of my butt there. I noticed as I got up, I was like, my butt was right in your face. Okay. All right, so what I want to do right now is I'm going to talk a little bit about the Enviro cloth. So the Enviro cloth is our E for everything cloth. This is the cloth that will 90% of your home with just water, it will clean. Thank you, sweetheart. This is my assistant, Connor.
Hello, this is my old room.
And the pepper, black pepper, and the other, and then the second mitt, please. Like that we use on our food. Pepper's going to imitate dust. Anyway, so with the Enviro cloth, if you take a look at this tag, you can see where it tells you Enviro, and then you can also see it's got backlock, which I'm going to talk about that for a second. Okay, so with the Enviro cloth, you can clean 90% of your home with just water and this cloth, and that's it. You do not, if you think about what you might have under your kitchen cabinets or your bathroom cabinets, you don't need them anymore. In a little bit, I'm going to post my post the order link. I'm going to show some money saving graphics, and you'll see how much money you can actually save without having to buy, thank you, sweetheart, any more of those cleaning products that you would have had that are under your sinks and things of that nature. And the biggest thing with our Enviro cloth, and I'm going to spend one quick second talking about this, because once you know how the Enviro cloth works, the rest of Norwex makes sense. So you saw the post about our microfiber and what makes our microfiber different. But one of the things is that in order for something to be considered microfiber in the United States, it has to be 1/6 of human hair. So that means if you take your hair out of your head and you give yourself 6 split ends, that's how fine the microfiber has to be considered microfiber. But Norwex says that's not good enough. Norwex wants 1/200th of human hair. So if you give yourself 200 split ends on one little piece of hair, that's how fine the microfiber is woven into our cloths, okay? So with this Enviro cloth, there's enough microfiber woven into this one cloth that if you were to unravel it, it would stretch from Manitoba, Canada, all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. That's how huge that is, right? So not only is that they have 12 million feet of microfiber there, but it's also woven together in a star-like pattern, which is really important because when you go to use it flat across any surface, that star-like pattern goes to work and traps in all of the nonsense you're picking up. So if you saw the chicken demo, and if you didn't see that, please go back and watch that. I think it was post number 8, if I'm not mistaken. But you'll see where I pick up raw chicken. So it picks up the tiniest little thing like a protein. So a protein, let me just double check this. A protein is smaller than a bacteria and a virus and all that. So we know that it's picking up the protein. We know it picks up anything bigger than that. So that star-like pattern goes to work, picks it up and traps it. Because we're mechanically cleaning. We're literally picking it up and getting rid of it, as opposed to putting some toxic chemical down on something, then killing it that way, And not only leaving the dead whatever on there, but also the chemical residues that stay on top of our surfaces as well. So we are literally just picking it up and getting rid of it. So once it traps it in with that star-like pattern, it holds onto it. And again, on that chicken demo, you saw where it transferred from one plate to the next. It won't transfer from one surface to the next. It holds onto it until you tell it to let it go. Okay. So that's the beauty of our EnviroCloth, and you just use water, and you don't want to use any other soap, and I'll talk about that in a second. Now, her sister cloth is our window cloth. Now, this is our purple, which comes in different colors, but for the purpose of this, it's purple. It's our window cloth, and you see it also has the backlight, which again, I'll talk about in a second. So you use the EnviroCloth on everything in your home, all right? Soup to nuts, you wash everything with this with just water. When you go to doing your mirrors or your windows or your stainless steel or any kind of glass or chrome, you wash it with this, but then you give it a good polish with this. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. All right. So I'm going to take this butter. Now let's face it, butter, super greasy, super gross. If you think about it, it also has like if you think of like your pet prints all over your sliding glass doors or windows, the little beautiful pet artwork, or your kids or grandkids or whomever with their fingerprints and everything, even chapstick, whatever gets that slimy stuff on there, nothing is as greasy as butter, right? So, and this is the other thing too, like let's face it, our dogs, like our windows, our kids put our mouths on them. And if we use a cleaner, like if we use a glass cleaner, paper towels to clean that up, they're getting that glass cleaner into their mouths. Okay, so I'm going to do this on our mirror. Now, can you see that? It says 86,000. Now, in the comment section, let me just see. I love that they tell you with, oh my gosh, Tammy, isn't it amazing? I love that every one of our tags tells you what the cloth is in case you get confused. Like one day, my husband used my body cloth to wash the toilet. That is great. That is great. Okay. Anyway, so this is 86,000. Let's see who might remember something from the bottom of day one. The last post of day one, I posted something. Does anybody want to take a guess at what 80? It should be 80,000. Actually, I should have made 80, but 86,000 is a good number too. Anybody? Wait, all right. So there has been over 80,000 chemicals created in our lives in the past 50 years. 80,000. That's a ton. Just in the past 50 years. So with over 80,000 chemicals being created, only 200 of them have actually been tested to see if they are safe for us to use. Of those 200, only 9 have been said, not good to use, get rid of them. Meanwhile, in other countries, all 200 have been banned for use. But that still leaves however many thousand, 80, it's 80, really 80,000 still more, or 80,000 more, because only 200 that haven't even been tested. So we don't know what they're doing to us. Yet, the cancer rates have increased. In 1901, the number of people who had cancer was 1 in 8,000. And it's not like they didn't know what cancer was. They didn't have the treatment options they have now, but they knew what it was. Today, it's 1 in 3. That's disgusting. Or is it 1 in 6? Oh my gosh, I'm getting it wrong because I always say with the 3 people. So that's, what is it? 1 in 3. My son, he's going to be the next Norwex little consultant. That's awful. Like you think about statistically, and how many people do you know who have cancer, had it, who are lovely survivors of it, or heaven forbid, who passed away from it? I mean, when we think about the numbers, we know people who've had this, but not only just cancer, but all sorts of other autoimmune diseases, diabetes, all these things that are affecting our body. My grandmother passed away from lung cancer just 2 years ago. And she never smoked a day in her life. She was never around anybody who smoked a day in her life. But boy, did she keep an immaculately clean house. And the doctor says it traces it right back to all those inhalants that she's been inhaling. Do you know that somebody who's cleaning, just a regular cleaning with our cleaning products, is equivalent to smoking 70 packs a day of cigarettes of what it does to your lungs? Why are we doing this to ourselves? This is why I do what I do, because people need to know about this. And I really only started selling Norwex because I found that it cut my cleaning time down by 75%. And I wanted everyone to know about this. And then I started learning about the toxic chemicals. And I'm like, everyone really needs to know about this. So I will say this. If you want to help spread the word, we're in 3% of homes in America. We need to be in more. You want to help me spread the word and get Norwex out there, consider joining my team. Not only is it a ton of fun, but you earn extra income. You decide how big or small you want to do it. There's never any pressure to sell a certain amount of goal each month or anything like that. And you get to like really share this great mission with your family and friends. So you just let me know. But anyway, going back to this number, that's how disgusting it is for chemicals in our world. That's why we need Norwex. That's why we're creating safe havens in people's homes. All right. So I'm going to take the EnviroCloth. And again, watch that chicken demo if you didn't, because it's going to talk to you about why you want to make sure that you would use it flat on any surface. And I'm going to, this is probably the best way of seeing it, right? So this is already wet, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to wash my mirror here. So I'm going to get, because I have water spots on here too that I always put on there, the dried water spots. So you see now the butter's gone, but you see it's wet. It's still wet, right? Because the EnviroCloth is wet. So now I'm going to take this. So you see all those wet smudges. I'm going to take the window cloth and I'm going to dry it. You see that? I know it's a glare, so I'm going to keep doing this so you can see the whole thing. Go over this way. You see how nice that is? Perfectly got all of the butter off, and a streak-free, lint-free shine that actually stays a lot longer. All of your windows and all that, they will stay clean longer, because the reason why they get dirty and dusty so quickly is because the chemicals that are in your glass cleaner actually attract more dust and dirt. So you use them more. This, it doesn't. All right, the next one I'm going to show you. So again, the EnviroCloth and the window cloth are the bomb. I'm going to talk to you about the Safe Haven package that you saw the pieces with. But this comes together as what's called a basic package, and you have some choices of colors, which actually just started in January. But now I'm going to show you our dusting mitts. So in the Safe Haven package, a dusting mitt comes with your package. I do have two. You don't need to. I love two because they work on a static charge. So when you use your dusting mitt, you want to get it statically charged. Either you rub it against itself, you rub your hand on it, you can rub it on your carpet. That really gets it staticky. Or I dust with both of mine and I just rub them together and I get the static charge going. All right. The reason being, how many times do you dust and you're literally just pushing the dust, right? You're just pushing it from one surface to the next. Here, you're actually going to collect it. So I'm going to show you. I have this white plate here, and I'm going to see how this works with pulling the plate up. I'm going to put pepper on the plate. Do you guys see that pepper on the plate? Maybe I'll do this. I'll push this down. I want to make sure that you can see that without a glare. I don't know. That's too much of a glare, isn't it? Can you see that pepper? There you go. All right. So now I'm going to take the dusting mitt, and we're going to see, does the dusting mitt pick up the pepper? Look at that. It's gone. It's now on the dusting mitt. Can you see that? I'm trying to get it up there. So it picks up the pepper. There's one up here. You can see a little piece up there. I'll wipe that off. I didn't get that on there yet. And so now it picks up the pepper. So the dusting mitt literally picks it up and holds on to it. You're not pushing the dust and moving it from one spot to the next. You are picking it up. And then when you're done, you can take your hand and brush it into the garbage. We have our rubber brushes, and I love mine. Let me see if I have it here. I take the rubber brush and I just brush it right like this, right into the garbage. There's all the pepper coming off. I think I can show you that. See all the pepper that just came off? I don't know, can you see that? So all that was on there is now off, and then you go to use it right away. You go to use it right again. So, and all of this stuff, by the way, I do my Norwex load once a week or so. I really don't, I'm not once a week, once every 3 weeks or so. Some people do it once a week, but I just wait a little bit longer until I have a bunch of my stuff and I throw it all in there. Okay. Now, real quick about washing your stuff. And I just want to make sure I'm not missing any comments. Seriously, if you have any questions or you want to see any certain products, please comment below. Let me know. But I am going to talk really quick just about the laundry detergent, because this is the bomb. And I don't know. Oh, let me see. I have another message. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I don't think so. Oh, no, she can get on. Okay, good. I don't know if Shirley's actually on from Tammy's party, but Shirley was raving about the laundry detergent. This is amazing. Not only, now, first of all, when you get this, you want to throw away the scoop, because the scoop is too much laundry detergent. You're going to clog your cloths. It's not going to be good. You only want to use 1 teaspoon of detergent for a large load. And this is not only for your Norwex load, but all of your laundry. So not only are my whites whiter, my brights brighter, but my clothes last longer. Like, they don't get pilly as quickly. It's more gentle on the fabric. It's absolutely incredible. And if you have a non-HE washer, you'll use 1 tablespoon. And when I did the UPP post, I have all those directions in there so you can follow along. If you ever forget, they are right in there. But the best thing about the laundry detergent is it's safe for our cloths, because when you go to wash them, you want to make sure that you use the Norwex laundry detergent, or at least a free and clear soap, because any other soap, what's going to happen, and now is where I'm going to talk about that back lock, is in our microfiber, 90% of our products have this back lock in there. And what the back lock is, it's patented silver antimicrobial technology. And it's liquid silver that's woven into each of the fibers of our microfiber. And what happens is, after you're done using it, like let's say I just took this one Enviro cloth. And by the way, this one cloth can do almost my house with just getting it wet once, because it has the 8 working sides. And I just go from one side to the next. When I'm done, I turn the hot water on and I get it so the hot water's there, and I give it what's called the power wash. And that's press, agitate, and rub. And I get on the hot water. What the hot water does is it opens up those fibers to start releasing all that nonsense you picked up. And I do one corner to the next, press, agitate, and rub, flip it over, one corner to the next, and the other corner to the next. And then I give it one heck of a wring out. I tell people I fold it in half again, fold it against itself, and wring that baby out. When I'm done with that, I take it by the tag and I hang it to dry. And this is super important, that you don't just throw it down somewhere or whatever. You just hang it to dry. And what happens is that back lock, the silver, antimicrobial, starts to go to work to self-purify your cloth. So no more stinky cloth, right? Like, how many times if you have like a kitchen cloth or something or a washcloth that you have, and you got to throw it in the wash like after a day or two, because it starts to have that sour smell. Now with our cloths, which are amazing. So going back to why we want to use the Norwex laundry detergent or free and clear, because if you use anything with real soap on it that has the additives and the fillers and all of that stuff on there, what's going to happen is they actually coat the silver lining of the microfiber that's woven in the microfiber, and it'll make the back lock completely useless, because now bacteria and stuff, that's what makes it smell, is bacteria growth on the cloth, will adhere itself to the soap and the additives on there. So it's not even being able to touch the silver, where the silver inhibits the growth. Okay. So that's the last thing I wanted to say about that, because I know we're going on 20 minutes. I know the first little bit we were waiting for some people, but I do want to honor your time. I just want to show you, oh my gosh, well, part of the Safe Haven 5, you saw the pictures of the cleaning paste. Ladies, this is insanely amazing. This is elbow grease in a jar. I call it miracle worker. You get a spot, you get anything that you can't get off. This is cleaning your showers, all that stuff. We also sell the bathroom cleaner. That's amazing for that. There's so much I could tell you, and we just don't have time. So you ask me questions. You want to know anything, you ask me questions. Please, please, please. Not only here, but in each of your parties, type away and ask me the questions there. Private message me. You don't even have to do it in the full party if you don't feel like it. And none of our party, just click on my profile name, click send message, and the message will come right to me. All right, these are our counter cloths. Look how messy mine are. I should have put this in a little neater. These are amazing. These are the size of a selected size paper towel. We don't buy paper towels anymore. There are over 300,000 tons of paper towel waste every day in the United States. That's awful. Let's think about what we're doing to our environment, right? So these, instead of a paper towel, these are my go-tos. When I have small spills, things like that, I need like spilling orange juice, milk, whatever, wiping off the lids of my cans so I don't want whatever was on those cans to go inside when I'm opening them. And they come in this super cute little house. So they all stack there for you. And then the one I'm using for the day, I just drape on the top to dry. So again, it sits there to dry. We also use these as our napkins. So we don't have napkin or paper towel waste for our napkins either. There was one other thing I was going to say. Oh, the other, which here I'll pull up here. We also have our kitchen cloths. So it's funny because everyone always asks, what's the difference between the Enviro cloth, a kitchen cloth, and I should grab a different color. Hold on, I'll do this one. A kitchen cloth and a counter cloth, right? So what's the difference? I tell people anytime I would have used a chemical, I grab my Enviro cloth. When I'm cleaning my bathroom, my toilet, my floors, chicken goo, anytime I would have used a chemical, I grab my Enviro cloth. It's thicker. I grab it all. I know I'm grabbing it, right? But when I have when I want to clean my stovetop or my island or something like not that I would have used a chemical, but it's a bigger area, I use my kitchen cloth. It's like the size of a washcloth. And anytime it's a smaller spill, like I mentioned before, it's spilling orange juice, milk, washing up my cans. Anytime I would have used a paper towel, I use my counter cloth. And in January, we came out with three. We used to have the one set with 3 colors. Now we have choices of 3 with these really, really cute blues. These other ones, really cute purples. I love them. Okay, so that is. I love that they tell you. Oh, all right, sorry, it's the same comment. That's what I really wanted to share with you tonight. But I really wanted to take time for questions and answers. And I know nobody's asked a question yet, so I'm going to wait and see if you guys have some more questions for me, because this is where I want to know, what do you want to know about? What's confusing about Norwex? What are you interested in? And as I'm waiting for you to type in those comments, I will tell you just a little bit for the rest of the party. I'll post the order link. I was going to post it tomorrow. I may post it today, but I am going to also post tonight some of the packages, like our money-saving packages and the money-saving graphics. A bunch of those will come tonight. Tomorrow, again, I'll post the party link, but I'm also going to post some information about our body cloths, because Norwex not only cleans your home, but it cleans your body from your head to your hiney. I might send this link video as well, but I also, the only thing I ever use on my hair since August of 2018, I haven't used any soap on my body whatsoever. But in October of 2018, the only thing I've used on my hair is the body cloth. That's it. So I use the body cloth to wash my hair as well. What I might post tonight is a link. It's called the link tree. And what it is, it has all of my demos in it. So it's got from soup to nuts, all the demos that are really important to kind of get you knowing about Norwex. Some of the stuff you've already seen in the party. But when you're just sitting around and you have some time maybe before going to bed, you want to click on those and watch some of those videos. You'll have full-blown access to everything that I won't be able to explain to you in a small party, but it gives you the idea of things that you might be interested in and answer some of your questions. So I'm going to post that right after we are live. Let me see if that's anybody here. I am going to post that. Okay, Shirley's asking a question on here that I'm going to answer here. But before I do that, I was going to say one other quick thing about the body. It'll come to me later. Shirley's asking, do you sell the optic scarf without the clip and in a larger size? So Shirley, I'm not sure if you're on. Hold on, let me see. Answering live. Okay, so this is our optic scarf. Now, if you, this is the bomb. You have glasses, you have a phone, you want the optic scarf. So the optic scarf, it cleans beautifully, like better than anything I've ever seen before. Cleans your glasses and cleans your phone screen, cleans anything. But what it does, and it's got the microfiber in it, because did you know that there's more germs on your phone than there are on a public toilet seat? That's disgusting. So the optic scarf, as I'm dropping it, will remove all of that bacteria that's on your phone. You just take this right to it. You wipe it all off. You get all that off. But the beauty about our optic scarf is that it protects the anti-glare protectant that you've paid for that are on your glasses and your phone, your screens, anything with technology that you have that, it protects it. There's not a single other optic cloth out there on the market that protects that stuff. Like even that you get the eye doctors, it literally will strip the anti-glare right off of your glasses and your phone and your technology. Okay. So that's the great thing with the optic scarf. But surely if you're on, your question is there anything bigger that doesn't have the clip? And we do have what's called the tech cleaning cloth. And I'm so mad because I don't have mine up here because I was just using it, but it's a bigger square. It's probably about the size of the Enviro cloth. And it's thin. It's got the nice thin material like this. It protects the anti-glare protectant. And on one side, it's got these silicone bumps. So when you go to use it on your screen, you have your hand there so it doesn't move. So the silicone bumps touch your hand, by the way, not the screen. So your hand doesn't slide off of it. So yes, the tech cleaning cloth is what does that. Okay, let me see if there's more questions coming here. Maybe people aren't able to comment. It's so frustrating. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, so Shirley, I'm glad you must be on because you heard that. So the tech cleaning cloth. Excellent, excellent. All right. Any other questions or anything you have for me? So the body stuff will be tomorrow. I'm going to kick myself because I know there's something else I would wanted to talk to you about tonight. And all right. So here's the thing. This is what I'm going to finish up with. Okay. First of all, hosting a party. So actually 2 things. Hosting a party is amazing. You are going to help your host out if you decide to host a party because that opens up a whole slew of rewards for her. And tomorrow, I'm going to post actually, it's a quick video and a graphic about what February gives. It's an example of our host rewards. Norwex is by far the most generous direct sales company when it comes to their hosts. I hosted a party. I was never a party person. That was definitely not my thing. And after doing Norwex parties, people ask you to do parties themselves. So I hosted this one Ruby Ribbon party, which, by the way, best non-bras in the world, like amazing. So I'm just gonna do a plug for that. But I hosted that party, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get a ton of free stuff. And it was great, don't get me wrong, but I had such a huge party. I earned 50% off of 15 items. Well, the items are like $90 a piece. I'm like, I can't even use all the rewards that I got, right? So it's kind of disappointing because I expected all this free stuff, because with Norwex, you get a ton of free stuff. And they're all separate depending on how many people buy at your party, not even how much is spent. You get spending dollars based on how much are spent. And then it opens up this whole other rewards for you when somebody even books a party. It's absolutely incredible. So that will be coming. But if you want to host a party, February is mop month. Now, I do have a party that we can get started with that's going to start next week, Friday through Monday. So you can still get in on it and you can earn your mop for free. So this is the most amazing thing because everyone wants the mop. We used to have mop twice a year. We didn't have it at all last year. It was gone. So the fact that it came back for February is amazing. So I know I'm really getting booked because everybody wants in for mop month. Everyone wants their mop. So you can earn that mop for free or anytime. You don't even have to book in February. If you want to book in March or April, whenever, you can earn a ton of free Norwex and you help out your hosts. And if I get 3 people booking from each party, your host gets free laundry detergent for me for a year from me, up to 3 bags. So these bags, and I'll tell you, sometimes you don't even go through them because they last forever. So absolutely incredible that you'll be helping out your host tremendously. So that's number 1. Number 2, if you also want your mop for free but don't want to host a party or think about it later, you can join my team. So I was actually already going to ask, well, maybe I'll keep it, I don't even know if she's on, so I'll keep it, I'll ask her on the side. Well, Shirley, I do know you're on. So Shirley, I'm going to say, because you posted the thing about how amazing the detergent is, I was going to post in there and say, do you ever consider becoming a consultant? Because I think you would be absolutely, utterly amazing as a consultant with your testimony for the detergent. And joining my team, it's not like we laugh, we say we don't do Norwex together, we do life together. We are a family and we stretch across the whole country. I have consultants from Hawaii all the way to right here in Buffalo where I am. So we stretch all across the country and we connect. I will tell you, the favorite part of my job, the best part of my job is training new consultants. It's my favorite thing to do. So if you ever want to consider, she has done it before. Let's get you back on, girl. What do you, come on. I'm going to answer this question in a second. I see questions coming up. But anyway, consider joining my team. You get your mop for free. You get a whole bunch of stuff for only $10. And you only have to sell $1,000 worth of product in 30 days. And there's even different incentives that you can do there. If you want more information, message me or comment in the party. Let me know that you want more information. I don't bug you. I don't pressure you. That's not my style. So if you just want more information, let me know. We'll have that conversation and I don't push you at all. But we have a ton of fun. All right. Someone washed their Enviro cloth with laundry detergent. What now? Oh gosh. Okay. I don't know the gifts for March yet. We don't know those until the 15th. So on the 15th, that's the easy question. I'll answer that now. We don't know March rewards until they come out the 15th for the month before. So I don't know those yet. And they do not let us know any of those in advance at all. So, or except before on the 15th is when we'll know. All right. So here's the deal with the Enviro cloth. Okay. All of our cloths that have the microfiber, again, you want to make sure that you wash them only in the Norwex detergent and a free and clear soap. If anybody washed it with regular soap, I always ask the question of how many times did you wash it with that? Like if it was just a couple of times, 3 or 4 even, we can save it. More than that, it might be a loss. So what we have is called a laundry booster. Let me see if I have one up here. Hold on. I know I just grabbed one. I do not. Yep. Okay. So one of the things we have is called the microfiber booster. And this is the microfiber cleaner. It's also a laundry booster. What this is, it does a deep clean of your cloths because your cloths are going to hold on to all that stuff. And we always tell people every 6 months or so, you want to do a deep clean of your cloth. It's like going to the dentist. You do your daily brushing to help you keep your teeth clean, but you want a deep clean every 6 months. you're, taking care of your Norwex when you use it and then washing it every couple weeks. It takes care of them daily, but this is where you want to do the deep clean. And this will help if you've washed your any of your Norwex in regular soap a couple of times. You're going to take a scoop of this and use the full scoop of this and about a gallon of hot water, and you're going to soak your claws for about 30 minutes in this. I have a video about how to do that Doreen, if you want to message me, I can show that. I can throw that video in. Actually, it'll be in the link. The link that I send you guys is all the videos in it. Has me doing the deep clean in there. And that should help the cloth, but you definitely want to ask how long it's been in there. The biggest thing is, oh my gosh, let me mention this because it was in the graphic, but if you didn't look at the graphic, this is huge. So you want to wash your Norwex in the Norwex laundry detergent in a lint-free load. Why a lint-free load? Because remember when we talk about those star-like pattern, they're woven together? If you wash anything that has lint in it, that lint is going to get stuck inside that star-like pattern, and it's not going to be used as well as it should be. It's not going to pick everything up because the lint is going to get in there. So you don't want to wash it with your towels or anything. You want to either do your Norwex laundry separate or wash it with like those wicking layer clothes, or sheets aren't very linty. Oh, Jackie's starting a group video chat in your party, Doreen. Anyway, so you want to, what was I saying? No lint-free load. Because you're going to get the lint stuck in there. And it would, so the sheets, jeans even aren't very linty. So anything that doesn't have that lint, and sheets, as long as they're not flannel, right? So hot water, lint-free load, free and clear soap, which the Norwex, the laundry detergent, no bleach, no fabric softener, no dryer sheets. And I always add a little bit of vinegar in the fabric softener dispenser. I put vinegar in. It's another antimicrobial and a water softener. How do you know when your claws are no longer working? If you can see them, they are working. So I have a consultant on my team who's been doing this for 16 years. The same cloth that she got from her starter kit is the same cloth that she uses when she does all of her parties, which we do the protein demo and there's another glow germ demo and all of that. And it still works. If you can see it, it still works. Why are we getting a video chat? That I don't know. It looks like Jackie was starting that. I don't know who Jackie is, Doreen. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can message her, but it looks like it's done now, B. So hopefully that, I don't know why we were getting a video chat. But hopefully we'll maybe figure that out later. Can the dryer balls be washed? Yeah. So great question. Got thrown in with the dryer sheet. So yeah, so definitely want to give that a wash. What you're going to do when you wash the dryer balls, and the wool dryer balls are the bomb, absolutely amazing. And I'm highly allergic to wool and have no problem with them, by the way. You take all three and throw them in the dryer. Cut your cleaning time down. I cut my drying time down. 35 minutes I was able to cut off of my drying time. And they keep them all fluffy and, not wrinkly and all that stuff. But what you're going to do is you're going to take them in like a nylon stocking, like a pantyhose or a knee high. You're going to put the ball in there because it's going to keep it nice and tight together, and just throw them in your washing machine. That's it. If they get super linty, maybe it was an error, Doreen. Yes. If they get super linty, you could even just take a razor and shave them off, but they're going to get linty. They're collecting the lint, and that's okay too. What other questions do you guys have for me? I'm going to roll up my sleeve again because this is killing me on this little burn. Okay. But it looks good. All right. What other things do I want to mention? I think that's about it. I'll show you the dryer balls, what they look like. They don't come in this package anymore, but they like it for keeping. This is the wool dryer ball. They come in a pack of 3. Again, I'm highly allergic to wool and I can touch these. They're actually raised very humanely by sheep in Norway that they specifically designed for their wool. So they're fed beautifully. They're let out to pasture, beautiful, like stress-free, right? So they have the like high quality wool, and it's 100% wool, meaning most wool dryer balls have a plastic insert that they wrap the wool around. This, if you were to unravel it, 100% wool the whole way. What else? So the Safe Haven 5 set is the best package to get. It is the biggest bang for your buck. Again, I'll show those money pictures after we're done. I will send this video so that you guys have it. And then later tonight, I'll do the post with this money saving packages so you have those. I think that's it. Any other questions? Okay. You can put essential oils on the dryer ball. So a lot of people like to do that. I don't, because I still have not found an essential oil smell that I like. But yeah, the essential oils will not hurt any of our cloths at all. They're pure essential oils. Don't get the ones that have all that other nonsense in them. The pure ones won't hurt, so you can put them right in the dryer ball if you want for a scent. You also could do, a lot of people like to take our odor eliminator and put a little cap full of the odor eliminator in their washer for a scent as well. I will say, though, some people still like to use thieves cleaner and the EnviroCloth. It's not going to hurt the EnviroCloth, but honestly, it's a waste of money for the thieves because, again, this is mechanically cleaning, so it's picking up the thieves. It's not even doing anything. But a lot of people do like to, when they use their mop, they'll fill a little squirt bottle with an essential oil that they like with the water. And when they go to mop their floor, they actually just squirt it down and mop it, and that puts the scent up in the air as well. Because the thing is with Norwex, you're not going to have scents. That was the hardest thing for me to realize, is that smell equaled chemical. I used to think smell equaled clean, but it wasn't. Smell equals chemicals. So essential oils don't have the chemicals in them. They're naturally scented, so that's good too. The only thing that really has a scent is like our cleaning paste has a free and clear soap in it. So it's got a nice like fresh scent to the cleaning paste. That one has a scent. Anything else? I know there's always a delay in the questions too, so I want to wait a second. Man, well, you can't really see that. Man, it looks bad here. You guys, like, I feel like I'm complaining. Like I have this little burn mark on my arm. All right, so if there are no other questions, we're going to end because I took way too much of your time, which I don't mind as long as you don't. I just want to honor your time, but I like to be able to answer the questions. I'm very excited. I'll post the ordering link tomorrow. I'll post some of the money saving packages tonight, along with this for anybody who was not able to join us. Have a beautiful evening. I will see you guys later tonight when we post things. Please do not hesitate to ask any questions either in the party or message me individually, whatever way you want to do it. I hope you've enjoyed the party. Again, we came up with these because people were really like emotionally and physically and mentally overwhelmed with everything going on in our world. And we saw that Facebook parties were just too much for people. It was too much information. So we really got them down to these 3 days. So I feel like there wasn't a lot that I could give in the 3 days, but I was able to give you as much as we can. That's why I'll also post the other link with a bunch of things in there too. All right. Let me just double check and see if this is anybody asking a question who can't get on here and chat. It doesn't look like it. Oh, how do we order? So Shirley's asking how do we order? So I am going to post that order link tomorrow. I don't want to do it tonight because there's still a couple other things I want to post tonight. So it's going to be the first post that you're going to get tomorrow morning will be the order link. And you just click on that link. Oh, the best thing even with that, click on the link to order and it actually will take you right to the website. But right at the very top, you're going to get a pop-up to download the app. Oh my goodness, download the app. It is incredible. The shopping app makes life so much easier and it goes right to the party. Right when you click on it, it's so easy. And for all of my hosts out there and for anybody who decides to host a party as well, all of your party information, it's like all of your everything you need soup to nuts is also in there. I'm going to message you guys separately about that to let you know as well. But definitely download the shopping app also. And we have different things on there where you can do like if you want something that's out of stock, they will let you know. We're having I don't know if it's live yet, but it will be like reorder. Like if you order like the laundry detergent and you're going to be out, it's going to let you know, do you want to reorder? Oh my gosh. And the newest thing that we have, which if you could see all my boxes behind me, it would answer my product there. I have a bunch of empty boxes because Norwex just partnered with a company and I can't remember the name. But when you get your Norwex box, don't throw it out. What you can do is you can put any clothes that you want to donate, any appliances, toys, whatever, you repackage it in that box. And on the app, it'll show you, but if you want to message me, I can send you as well. There's a little website that you go to. You let them know how much the box weighs. You print out on a sheet of paper. You tape it to the box. You leave it out for the postman, and they take it away. You don't pay for shipping. You don't do anything. And all of that, Norwex pays for all of it, and it all gets donated to charities. So save your Norwex boxes for them. All right. I will let you guys go. Let me just double check and make sure that there are no other questions. It doesn't look like there are. I think we are good. All right. Any other questions on here? Nope. All right. Good night, you guys. It was a pleasure meeting all of you. I hope you've enjoyed this. We'll have a little bit more, like I say, tomorrow, and we'll keep the party open for a bit too. So it gives you a chance to order. Let me know what questions you have. All right. Bye.